Hi, it's Denise Whiteley. I wanted to pop in here and talk about creating content consistently. It's a really big challenge for many entrepreneurs and small business owners. And it's suggested that you create a content calendar, which includes like your blog post, your social media. But sometimes it's easier to just kind of fly by the seat of your pants, which that's okay. And it's hard to know what to write about too. Like, you know your stuff so well, but it's hard to know what to write about. So I just wanted to show you how I did this so it wasn't so overwhelming for me. I'm going to share my screen. Let me just close down the Zoom thing. I created a spreadsheet, and what I did is this column A, this column right here, those are my big topics. And then whenever I think of something that applies to that topic, one of those big topics, I put it in this Excel spreadsheet. So this is like when to use webinars to promote your products. A lot of people don't know the difference between a webinar, an online class lesson, video training, or a live recording. So every time I think of something, I just put it in here and I just put it across. So I can always refer to the spreadsheet if I don't know what to write or talk about in a video or on a podcast. I can refer to the spreadsheet and get it done. So that helps me create a blog post or a video blog post every week. And then the other tools I use, because I do want to post on social media, and I'm not saying you have to post daily, but I try to post daily, and I share other people's articles. I share my own articles, but I share other people's articles too. And I use Feedly.com, and I just follow different people on here, and I set it up years ago, so I don't quite remember how I set it up, but I didn't want to get into that here. But if you have that question, just email me and I'll figure it out. So I follow different people here, and I will just go through, like this is AWeber's blog, for instance. And I'll just go through and I'll start looking at the different titles, and then I'll open it in a new window. And that's what I did over here. And I really like this one because it's reviews popular email design trends. And when you go through the article, it talks to you, like it shows you and it talks to you about how to do it. And of course, they want you to sign up for theirs, and that's fine. But that's what it's all about, marketing. But at the very top of the article, one thing they say is they went to somebody it's called Really Good Emails. Now, I didn't click through this, and I'm not going to do it now, but it sounds like they're a good authority. So just so you know, when you write things, look for good authority. So I have this thing. The next thing I did is I installed GetPocket. And if you look at this little pocket-looking icon in Chrome, I'm on Google Chrome, it's up there. So I go back to my article, and I put it in Pocket, and then, whoops, let me move me out of here. And I'll put email marketing. Like I'll put that as the tag, and this is called tagging. So it's saved. And then it also tells me what else people saved. So like if I wanted to click through here, so it gives suggestion for other articles, which is nice. So then, okay. So I go back to Pocket, and now these are all the articles I've saved when I go into Pocket. So I have enough articles that I can look at and share on social media. And I do want to read the whole article. You do want to read the whole article. You don't want to just share it without reading it, because you want to make an informed comment about the article. So one of the ones that I've already shared, and I just wanted to show you how else I'm using tags. So here are all the tags, and they're topics, number one, but there's also, I did post it on Facebook, posted on LinkedIn, and posted on Twitter. And the reason I did that is because, let me find one that I already shared. This one, for instance, you see, I posted that on Facebook and I posted it on LinkedIn. It's about online courses and it's about sales, and I already posted it on those two platforms. So once I post this on Twitter, then I'll remove the article from Pocket. So for this article, what I do in Pocket is I come over here and I open it. I'm going to just get rid of these because I'm not going to use those. And then I'm going to open it in a new tab, and I'm going to use the original. And this is the original article, which is over here too. But I don't want to post the link from Pocket. I want to post the actual original link from AWeber or whoever the content source is. So I'm just posting on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, so that I'm not overwhelmed by like 20 social media channels. And I'm on Instagram too, but I do that mostly from my phone. So on Facebook, I'm going to go over to my business page, and I'm going to just look at I'm just going to say something like, this was a really interesting article for me to see. Like, I like that zigzag thing. That's pretty cool. So just to get new ideas for. So I'll come over to Facebook and say, this is a great article to get new ideas for designing your email marketing, newsletters, and we'll just leave it at newsletters and broadcast. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if I copied it or not, so we're going to come over here. One of the things I want to show you, because that will come up there, but now you can get rid of the link. It just looks more professional if you get rid of the link. And in Facebook, you can actually schedule the post. So maybe I'm going to schedule this to go out today. Like, I'll schedule it to go out at 10 a.m. Instead of 9 o'clock. So then we can schedule it. So you can schedule up to like 4 or 5 days in advance. So you're not on here every day saying, okay, let me find a post. Like, you can schedule it 4 or 5 days in advance. You don't have to worry about it. So if I'm going to post that article on today, that's going to go today. So I'm going to come back to Pocket and I'm going to tag it and say post it on Facebook. And I'm going to save that. Now I'm going to come over to Twitter. This is TweetDeck. Let me just make sure I'm logged into Twitter. And I am. So I'm going to come over to TweetDeck, and it's going to log in with my Twitter account. And what that does is I can do the same thing. I love all these ideas for a newsletter, and let me just email, newsletter, and broadcast design. And I'm going to post that there, and I'm going to schedule the tweet, and you'll see. So if I'm going to say I schedule this for Monday at 9:30 a.m. is good. So I'm going to okay. There, we schedule it, and then tweet on 25th. There you go. So now it's going to pop up here in my scheduled. It should pop up here in my scheduled. Okay, so there, and you'll see the way it's going to pop up. What Twitter does is it removes the link for you and puts a picture in there. Well, it should. Hopefully it will. I'll find out on Monday. So, and then what I do for LinkedIn, I don't think I brought in my LinkedIn up either. I use Buffer for LinkedIn, and I'll write something different, like a different comment on each of the different platforms. Not support. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. See, so that created that, but you can get rid of this now. And then I'm going to add it to queue. And the way you can either schedule it or you can add it to queue. And I am actually going to schedule it for the 27th, maybe at 8:35. And I'm going to schedule that. So now I've just posted the same article, and I'm going to go back to Get Pocket, and I'm going to put post it on Twitter and post it on LinkedIn. And I'm going to save it. And so that way I've scheduled out email, like I've scheduled out posts on social media, and I put them on separate days, and then I fill in the other days, but at least the content is getting out there and I'm posting. So people see me that I'm doing research, but they also know is that you're doing research. You're doing research for your, let me stop my share. You're doing research for your industry. They see that you're building your knowledge. So the whole point of all of this is that they get to know, like, and trust you, because the more they know you, the more they like you, the more your language is, they hear your language is like reading their diary, then the more they're going to trust you and eventually buy for you. Even if they won't buy the first time around, maybe they'll buy a year from now. So, but eventually they'll buy from you. And that's the whole point of creating content. So hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any comments. Just shoot me an email at denise@denisewhiteley.com, or, tweet me, send a tweet on Twitter. Have a great day.